Understanding the emotional meaning behind nose touches prevents misinterpretation as mere play. Owners often mistake these gestures for simple attention-seeking, missing their depth. Recognizing the nuanced communication helps you meet your cat's emotional needs effectively. Cats may also nudge multiple times before settling into rest, marking the area with their scent. This creates a shared sensory space that signals mutual belonging and safety. Responding gently reinforces the ritual, while abrupt reactions can inhibit it. In essence, each nose push is a small but powerful declaration of trust and connection. Beyond emotional connection, a cat's nose push can signal that they are seeking attention on their terms. Unlike dogs, cats often prefer subtle gestures rather than loud demands for interaction. When they nudge your hand with their nose, they are politely asking for acknowledgement. It's their way of saying, "Notice me, I'm here," and ready to connect. Cats rarely mix affection with force. The nose touch is a controlled, gentle interaction. The gesture can indicate readiness to play, cuddle, or explore together. Some cats perform nose nudges consistently before engaging in interactive play. Recognizing this pattern can make playtime more meaningful for both cat and owner. This behavior is also a reassurance that the human is attentive and responsive. Cats are sensitive to subtle changes in posture and tone of voice. A calm hand, relaxed arm, or soft speech encourages nose nudges. Abrupt movements or loud noises may make them hesitant to repeat the gesture. When cats feel confident, they may combine nose pushes with gentle paw taps. This layering communicates multiple messages simultaneously, such as trust and engagement. Some cats even perform nose nudges as a form of greeting when you enter a room. It's similar to feline social behavior in the wild, where cats touch noses to identify and welcome companions. The action is non-verbal, yet it conveys complex emotional information. Cats learn that the nose touch signals an opportunity for safe interaction. They often repeat the gesture with the same rhythm, reinforcing predictability and trust. Your response plays a critical role in shaping how often and when they perform it. Ignoring the nose touch or withdrawing your hand abruptly can reduce the behavior over time. Consistent positive responses build confidence and deepen the bond. Cats also use nose nudges to mark shared territory with their scent glands. This scent marking communicates ownership in a gentle, non-aggressive way. When they press their nose against your hand, they are blending your scent with theirs. It's a subtle claim, showing that they consider you part of their social group. Over time, this ritual creates a shared sense of comfort and safety. Some cats even follow up a nose touch with slow blinking to reinforce trust visually. The combination of touch and eye signals is a layered method of communication. Your cat's relaxed posture during the gesture further emphasizes the emotional safety they feel. In some cases, a nose push is an early signal before grooming behaviors. Cats often groom those they trust, and a nose touch can precede gentle licking or rubbing. This sequence strengthens bonds and is rooted in feline social practices. Observing the timing and frequency of nose nudges can reveal your cat's emotional state. For example, repeated nudges during quiet times may indicate reassurance seeking. Cats also use nose touches to invite you to join them in a shared space, like a favorite chair. The gesture signals that they want you near but are respecting your space. Nose nudges can even occur after brief separations, acting as a reunion signal. This behavior demonstrates their attachment and preference for your presence. A cat that reserves nose pushes for a specific person is showing selective affection. The timing of the gesture can also indicate mood playful, relaxed, or seeking comfort. Some cats will gently push and then retreat, testing your responsiveness. Positive feedback encourages more frequent and confident nudges. Ignoring or reacting negatively may result in avoidance or slower approaches. Over time, the cat-human relationship becomes stronger through these small, repeated interactions. Cats can distinguish the subtle differences in your hand's position and adjust accordingly. They may push with more or less pressure depending on the comfort and trust level. This sensitivity highlights the nuanced communication between cat and owner. The nose touch is often combined with other common behaviors like tail flicks or soft purring. Each element communicates emotional intent, creating a rich social signal. Cats are rarely impulsive with these gestures. They are deliberate and intentional. They understand that gentle nudges evoke a positive response more reliably than loud demands. Repeated interactions form a bonding ritual unique to each human-cat pair. The more you notice and respond, the stronger the trust becomes. Over time, nose nudges become a language of reassurance and affection. Even a single gentle press can communicate safety, love, and companionship. Some cats will initiate nose nudges multiple times a day, reinforcing consistency. This ritual strengthens attachment and signals that you are part of their inner circle. Ignoring these cues can lead to subtle withdrawal or reduced interaction from your cat. Recognizing and responding appropriately turns each nose push into a meaningful bonding experience. In summary, when your cat pushes their nose into your hand, it is a gesture full of trust and affection. This simple act communicates comfort, reassurance, and a deep emotional connection. Cats use nose nudges to mark you with their scent, share safety signals, and invite interaction. Responding gently reinforces trust and strengthens your bond over time. Ignoring or reacting abruptly can reduce their willingness to initiate these subtle gestures. Recognizing the nuances of nose touches allows you to read your cat's emotions more accurately. Every nudge, combined with purring or a slow blink, is part of a complex language of love. Pay attention, respect their signals, and enjoy the quiet moments of connection, then are priceless. Have you ever noticed your cat gently pushing their nose into your hand and wondered why it happens? It seems cute at first, but this simple action hides a surprisingly deep message. Your cat isn't just being playful or affectionate, they're trying to communicate something important. Understanding this behavior can strengthen your bond in ways you never imagined. From trust signals to emotional reassurance, your cat's nose touch is full of meaning. Many owners completely misread this gesture, missing the chance to connect on a deeper level. In this video, we'll uncover exactly what your cat is telling you each time they nudge you. Stay tuned, and don't forget to follow for more insights that will change the way you understand your cat. The first thing to understand is that this nose push is a form of trust. Cats are cautious creatures, and they only allow close contact when they feel completely safe. When your cat presses their nose into your hand, they are testing your reaction. It's a gentle way of saying, "I feel secure with you." This gesture goes back to kittenhood, when they learn to explore the world with their mother. Nudging with the nose is a soft, non-threatening behavior that builds bonds between cats. Even adult cats retain this instinct as a way to communicate affection. It's different from a paw touch or a headbutt, which can have more assertive meanings. When your cat uses their nose, it's subtle, quiet, and intimate. They're initiating a connection on their terms, without forcing interaction. Some cats will only use this behavior with one person in the household. That shows a selective form of trust, reserved for those they bond with most. If you respond positively, your cat will repeat this gesture often. Pulling your hand away can make them hesitate the next time. The nose press also serves as a greeting in cat communication. It's similar to how cats touch noses in the wild when meeting friends or family. In that context, it's a way to share scent and recognize each other. Your cat is blending their personal scent with yours when they nudge your hand. This creates a subtle connection that signals you belong in their inner circle. The glands around the nose release pheromones that are unique to your cat. By touching you, they mark you in the gentlest way possible. It's not territorial in a hostile sense. It's a statement of attachment. Cats often repeat the gesture at different times of day, not just during play. They may come to you in the morning, after work, or late at night to touch their nose to your hand. Each time it reinforces the bond and communicates reassurance. This behavior is most noticeable in cats who live indoors and interact frequently with humans. Outdoor cats may show it less, but it is still present with trusted humans. You might also notice a soft nuzzle or slight head tilt accompanying the nose touch. These subtle movements enhance the communication without using vocalization. Cats have limited ways to express emotional nuance, so body language matters. A nose press signals peace, trust, and a desire for gentle connection. If your cat leans in while doing this, it shows they feel comfortable enough to be close. Some cats will even close their eyes as they nudge, a sign of complete relaxation. The closed eyes indicate that they don't feel the need to monitor threats while in contact. If they pull away quickly, it might indicate mild uncertainty or testing boundaries. Cats are masters of reading human energy, so your calm hand encourages repeat behavior. A tense or sudden movement can make them hesitant to approach again. Repeated positive interactions build a stronger bond over weeks and months. It's important to let them initiate and end the contact themselves. Forcing petting during a nose touch can confuse your cat and weaken trust. Many owners report that this behavior grows over time as their cat ages. You might start with occasional touches, then it becomes a daily greeting ritual. The behavior is especially common in affectionate breeds, but any cat can show it. Even shy or cautious cats may reserve nose touches for a very trusted human. Understanding this gesture helps you respect their boundaries while deepening connection. You might notice patterns. Your cat prefers your left hand or touches before meals. These small details show their personal comfort and preference. Every nose touch is a moment of communication that often goes unnoticed. Paying attention helps you respond appropriately and strengthen your bond. Over time, your cat may begin using nose touches as a check-in during the day. It's their subtle way of maintaining connection without vocalizing or demanding attention. Recognizing this behavior allows you to read their emotional state more accurately. When they nudge after a long absence, it can mean relief or excitement to see you. Some cats even combine nose presses with gentle paw taps or purring. These layered signals communicate multiple levels of affection simultaneously. The nose press can also signal that your cat wants something, like play or food. However, the tone and context tell you whether it's a request or purely affection. Cats rarely use this gesture aggressively. It is almost always a positive sign. Missing or ignoring it can make your cat feel unseen, reducing bonding opportunities. The simplest way to honor this behavior is to keep your hand still and let them explore contact. Beyond simple trust, a cat pushing its nose into your hand signals emotional connection. Cats are highly sensitive to their human's emotional state, even subtle changes in mood. By nudging your hand, they're offering reassurance that they recognize and accept your presence. This gesture can help calm them as much as it comforts you. Cats perceive humans as part of their social group, and nose touches reinforce that bond. When they push their nose gently, they release pheromones that mark you as familiar and safe. This chemical communication is subtle, but highly meaningful in feline social behavior. It's their way of saying, "You belong with me, and I feel secure around you." Often, cats perform this gesture repeatedly, creating a rhythm of trust and reassurance. Each touch is like a gentle check-in to maintain your mutual connection. When your cat combines nose nudges with soft purring, it amplifies the emotional significance. Purring alongside nose touches signals contentment and bonding simultaneously. Some cats even lean their bodies slightly as they nudge, enhancing the tactile intimacy. This body language communicates comfort and vulnerability, reserved only for trusted humans. Cats rarely display such vulnerability to multiple people at once, making it a selective behavior. Morning greetings or post-meal interactions often involve this gentle contact. Cats learn that these moments are emotionally safe and repeat them consistently. Ignoring or moving your hand too quickly can interrupt the emotional flow. Over time, cats associate specific locations and routines with nose-touch gestures. For example, a favorite chair or your bedroom may become their chosen spot for nudges. This location association strengthens the behavioral pattern over weeks and months. Cats also rely on tactile exploration to understand their world, using their nose to investigate. The human hand becomes part of their environment to explore safely. Unlike dogs, cats rarely express needs vocally, making nose touches a silent communication tool. They may use the gesture to check if you are responsive without demanding attention. Cats are keen observers of human movement, posture, and tone, adjusting their approach accordingly. A calm hand encourages repeated interaction, while sudden movements may deter them. You might notice subtle variations, a slow press versus a quick nudge, signaling different intentions. The slow press usually communicates comfort, while a brief nudge may indicate curiosity or interest. The timing of the nose touch can reveal your cat's mood and priorities. For example, touching your hand before you sit down may indicate anticipation of interaction. Some cats even combine nose nudges with gentle paw placements, layering their communication. This layering communicates multiple messages: affection, trust, and subtle requests. Paying attention to these combined signals gives insight into your cat's feelings. Experienced cat owners often recognize nose nudges as a precursor to grooming or cuddling. The gesture can act as an invitation for further interaction, initiated entirely by the cat. Cats are creatures of habit, so repeated nose touches become a predictable social ritual. Breaking this pattern can confuse your cat, leading to hesitation or avoidance. Consistency in response reinforces their sense of security and encourages repetition. A cat that feels ignored may seek alternative behaviors to reconnect with you. This could include vocalizations, paw touches, or headbutts alongside the nose nudges. The nose touch is often the starting point for more elaborate bonding interactions. During playtime, the nose press may signal readiness or permission to engage. It's a subtle way of asking for attention without startling or overwhelming their human. Cats also use this behavior to re-establish contact after brief separations. Returning from another room, your cat may nudge your hand to confirm your presence. This behavior reflects their awareness of social dynamics and attachment needs. It's a sign of emotional intelligence, demonstrating awareness of your attention and availability. Cats may alternate between nose nudges and slow blinks to reinforce trust visually and physically. This combination communicates safety and deep affection without a single vocalization. Over time, repeated nose touches strengthen the human-cat bond, promoting long-term trust. Even shy or anxious cats may develop this behavior when they feel safe and connected.